noble gases. Now coming to the wonderful science, nuclear science, atomic science. In this one, let us discuss about the atom. What is an atom, my dear friends? Atom is the smallest particle of an element, as you know that. An atom is the most microscopic particles or molecules. They have a structure, nuclei and nucleons. Atom consists of electrons, protons, and neutrons. The electrons are revolving round the nucleus of an atom, and the protons and neutrons are packed together in the nucleus. So, structure nuclei, that's called nucleons, you know that, composed of atoms are concentrated in the nucleus. The average diameter of atoms is about 10 to the power of minus 10 meters. Atoms are concentrated in the nucleus, as I told you. Now, parts of an atom. This is nothing but the atomic structure. Proton, positive electric charge. Electron, negative electric charge. And the neutron is neutral in charge. The nucleus is composed of protons and neutrons, which are called nucleons, my dear friends. Neutron, no charge, part of the nucleus. Proton, positively charged, part of the nucleus. And electron, negatively charged, surrounded the nucleus. Electronic configuration of noble gases from helium to radon. It is the atomic number 2, 10, 18, 36, 54, 86. It is increasing. Now electronic configuration 1s2, 2s2p6, 3s2p6, 3d10, 4s2, 46, and like this it continues up to radon. That is 2 great. 18, 32, 18, 8. You observe the shell electron arrangement. The outermost orbital contains 8 electrons in the outermost orbital, which is S2p6 configuration, which is a noble gas configuration. Therefore, and hence, they are called inert gases. These are the structure of inert gases, how the electrons are arranged using the Aufbau principle. Aufbau principle we will discuss in the next class, either in nuclear physics or nuclear chemistry. Gas liquefaction. I would like to divert your attention towards the gas liquefaction. Gas liquefaction is the physical transformation that brings a gas into the liquid state. Solids, liquids, gases are states that depend on the heat contained in a substance. In the gaseous state of the substance, the kinetic energy of the molecules and the distance between each other are greater and force of attraction is minimal. Therefore, if a gas is to be liquefied, the kinetic energy of the molecules must be reduced by cooling it. The pressure should be increased to bring the molecules closer to each other as in a liquid. Neon, argon, krypton and xenon are obtained from air in an air separation unit using gas liquefaction and fractional distillation methods. Helium is obtained from natural gas fields with a high concentration of helium in natural gas using cryogenic gas separation techniques. And radon is usually separated by radioactive decay of molten radium, thorium or uranium compounds, because those compounds give alpha particles. Noble gases have several important applications. This is the liquefaction of gases. Gas intake, air heats up as it is compressed, then the compressed air is cooled. The compressed air is allowed to expand and turn to liquid. Therefore, the nitrogen and liquid oxygen is separated at minus 190 degrees Celsius and minus 185 degrees Celsius respectively. Well, friends, afterwards argon is also separated. Now, helium oxygen respirator. What is that helium oxygen respirator, my dear friends? That is called a heliox. You know, it is used in deep sea divers at depths more than 55 meters, that is 180 feet below the surface. Prevent diver oxygen toxicity. The lethal effect of high pressure oxygen nitrogen narcosis, the distracted drug effect of nitrogen in the air beyond this partial pressure limit, and the fear-inducing effect of excessive carbon dioxide in bloodstream to prevent carbon dioxide from experiencing carbon dioxide poisoning. So, dear friends, sea temperatures vary depending on depth, geographical location, and season after the hazards caused by the flammability of hydrogen become apparent. Both the temperature and the salinity of seawater are different. Warm surface water is generally salter than cold, deep, or polar water. In the polar regions, the upper layers of the seawater are cold and fresh. The water of the deep sea is cool. Salt water is found deep in surface of Earth's oceans. This water has a very uniform temperature. The temperature of the ocean depends on the amount of solar radiation that falls on its surface. In the tropics, the sun is almost overhead. Let us discuss about the heliox. It is a breathing gas mixture of helium and oxygen. It is used as a medical treatment for patients with difficulty breathing because this mixture generates less resistance than atmospheric air when passing through the airways of the lungs, and thus requires less effort by a patient to breathe in and out of the lungs. It is also used as a breathing gas diluent for deep ambient pressure diving, as it is not narcotic at high pressure, and for its low work of breathing. Heliox has been used medically since the 1930s, and although the medical community adopted it initially to alleviate symptoms of upper airway obstruction, its range of medical uses has since expanded greatly, mostly because of the low density of the gas. Heliox is also used in saturation diving and sometimes during the deep phase of technical dives. Well, friends, thank you for listening. Share and subscribe. It is the VVSMA Creations, a School of Arts and Science. I am Veerabhadraya Demaya. My contact number 9663828428. See you again in the next class. VVSMA Creations, Village Vision Schoolmaster Academy Creations, which is a School of Arts and Science. I am Veerabhadraya Demaya. Let us discuss about the inert gases in the periodic table. What is periodic table? You know, my dear friends, Mendeleev is the father of periodic table. Mendeleev's periodic table still growing. This is the periodic table of the elements. These elements are arranged in the periodic table according to their groups of the periodic table and the periods, groups and periods. The horizontal columns, horizontal blocks are periods, and the vertical columns are called groups. in these groups of the periodic table and classified as alkali metals, alkaline earth metals, transition metals, other metals, non-metals also abbreviated in semi-metals, halogens, noble gases, other non-metals. So, well friends, S block, P block and D block elements, S block elements, P black elements, D black elements, which is transition elements, and F black elements are lanthanides and actinides. You know, friends, the characteristic of noble inert gases, noble or inert gases, atomic structure, melting point and boiling point. The properties of noble gases can be well explained by modern theories of atomic structure. The outer shell of the valence electrons is considered full, which gives a low tendency to participate in chemical reactions and has been able to produce only a few hundred noble gas compounds. The melting and boiling points of a particular noble gas are close together, which is less than 10 degrees Celsius or 18 degrees Fahrenheit. That is, they are liquids only in a small temperature range. Well, friends, characteristic of noble or inert gases from helium to radon: increase in density, increase in atomic radius, increase in number of filled electron shells, increase in melting points and boiling points, potential increase in reactivity, trench down group 0